Okay, back to part two. I got this kind of set up. I lit the weed burner before the video started, so I'd be ready and whatnot. I got my dog out there barking. Anyway, she barks at everything. So I use kindling, a lot of kindling to get this thing started. Now you can put paper in the bottom, and it'll light with paper. I'm just lazy, so I use a weed burner to start it. Anyway, got this kindling. You see, it's cut up pretty small. Too small. We just kind of takes a lot to get her going. So stick this kindling in there. Now you'll see this tank's actually somewhat thawed. We've had some zero and cold weather here lately, and we used it. And then today I put that brake drum down there on the bottom of it, or disc or whatever it is. That brake thing, that weight, I'm holding it in there. The best thing is get these things in your tank before it gets cold, because you see, you want to get your water level. You want to get your water level up in this area, but you don't want it so deep that the water will get in there. That's really hard on your fire. So anyway, we'll throw a couple more pieces of wood in here so we can get it going. And this thing will thaw out. This thing will thaw out a 200-gallon tank in not much time. It don't take a lot of time. It gets pretty hot, as you can imagine. So at any rate, I'll get over here. Look at these thirsty girls. Here, where they are. Look at our thirsty girls. Yeah, we got a nice little herd of goats here. You know, maybe after I'm all done with this, I'll go over there and show you that feeder. That's another interesting project we've done here lately. So, get this weed burner turned up a little bit. Down in there. Now, one of the things is that because that fire is down in that tank, it don't get very much air right at first. So they are kind of hard to light. And that's the other reason I use the weed burner. I've lit it many times just using paper. Sometimes I've used paper with a little bit of diesel on it, or a little used engine oil on it, something like that to help it get going. And, once it gets going and it starts to draw, the air starts coming down this pipe here. That's in the little one. And you can tip the chimney back up on it, and it's got enough heat that it actually draws pretty darn good. You'll see flame coming out the top of the reactor once we get this thing fired up and going good. Put it in about a minute and a half left. Pretty quick here. Get the thing going. I think it's gonna go. We'll give it a shot here. Yeah, the other thing is when you're using a weed burner, don't push it down in there very far. It burns up all the oxygen and goes out. And keep your weed burner short and soft and then find out if that works a little better. It's going pretty good. Get that thing off. It's too noisy anyway. And I got these chunks here. You can see about what size they are. You know, let's see. There's my hand. There's my hand on it, so you can tell. Just chunks of wood. Throw them in there. Leave the top open for a minute or two. Only have room for a couple of them. But get them guys put in there like that. Looks like she's gonna go. I think she's gonna go. We'll give her a try here. We'll go ahead and get this lid closed on it. Oh, got some wood stuck in the way. Gonna hold it open. Well, it'll close now, I betcha. There you go. She's smoking. When she's a smoking, she's a cooking. When she's burnt, she's done. I don't tell the cook that. So, but that's about it. And then this tank, well, we kind of ran it yesterday. This tank was so solid. And it's kind of open. I was able to pull that out and weld that brake disc on the bottom of it to weight it down a little more. So, yeah, that's it. Pretty simple Simon. You got to have a, you know, a cut-off wheel or a saw and a little welder, something like that. And kind of a home shop sort of a project. But they work good. All right. Stay in the blessing, and we'll check with you later.